Hey guys, hope you are doing well. Yes, the market is doing well because the US will not shutting down because they accepted in the last minute the bill. So my name is Mike Denkler from CorionX and from the CryptoMinds Global movement, and I am bringing you the most important crypto news, altcoin, NFT, DeFi gems, and to keep you updated and educated about the evolution of money and the evolution of the internet. So guys, smash those like, push the bell and notification, or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Smashing those like is helping out the YouTube algorithm, so appreciate all your likes. Let's go and check out our major news. But before, take a look on the favorite bubble chart. As we see, Bitcoin is up 4%, traded about 28,000, long not seen here, and Ethereum is about 1,700, and we see most of the altcoins are pumping. Rune, Torchain 15, Robit 10, XCC 10%, and also DYDX Render are pumping really well. So let's go and check out our favorite indicator, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. We are in the neutral zone, in the middle, weight 50, so we are in the neutral zone, but investors are a little bit in better stance. So guys, our major news today, that you find this on my Twitter feed, that the US government shutdown has been averted with just hours to spare. Congress passed a 45-day funding bill to fund government through November 17. What will happen after November 17? So this is the big question. Bitcoin never shuts down. It has an open, permissionless, and 100% verifiable monetary policy. So guys, definitely follow me on Twitter at MIKLOS and also turn on this notification bell. So and here is the news that Biden signs 45-day funding bill to keep government to open. The Senate voted to pass the continuing resolution 3 hours before midnight shutdown after the federal government would have taken effect. So the measure was signed into law by President Joe Biden late Saturday night. So guys, late Saturday night, not going to partying, but signing that the government will not shut down. So okay, there is plenty of time to pass government funding bills for the next fiscal year, and I strongly urge Congress to work right away. The American people expect the government to work. So guys, this is a little bit insane. Let's play this clip for you and to understand more about these government shutdowns.
Downgraded the status of the U.S. from the highest AAA to AA+, in only the second downgrade in the nation's history. It's like you going from a perfect 850 credit score to closer to 750. The purpose of Fitch's downgrade was to sound the alarm that the financial health of the government is in question.
US,
and one big reason why is repeated government shutdowns.
Downgraded.
In the past decade, the federal government has shut down 3 times, in 2013, 2018, and for a record 35-day stretch again from the end of 2018 to early 2019. Those 3 instances had a big impact on the economy, costing American taxpayers nearly $4 billion. So what exactly happens when the government shuts down? Well, basically, federal agencies aren't able to tap into the funding that they need to keep some of their operations running. Here's how that works. Every year, the House and Senate are required to pass 12 separate bills called appropriations bills. These bills allocate money to different parts of the government, from the agriculture to transportation to energy departments. If lawmakers in Congress can't agree to pass these bills by September 30th every year, or to pass a short-term continuing resolution to buy themselves more time, the government has to stop all non-essential operations and enter a shutdown. Okay, so what does this mean for you? Thankfully, many of the government's operations, like sending out Social Security and Medicare checks or food assistance benefits, don't have to go through this annual approval process, so you'd still be able to get those payments on time, even if the government shuts down. But other parts of the government are left in limbo. For example, thousands of federal employees would get furloughed, meaning they're temporarily laid off and their paychecks are delayed or suspended. Government employees who provide essential services like air traffic control or law enforcement do have to keep going to work, but they might not get immediately paid. National parks might close or shut down some services like trash collection, visitor centers, and public bathrooms. And passport offices, which are already suffering from major delays, could get even.
So guys, you can watch this at the ABC News, cashing in how a government shutdown would impact the US. So, but insane, how can you do that? So these are politics. So guys, I think this is not good, that there is no money to spend, and then just financing with these last minute votes and with additional debts. So let's go and check out our first news, but it was good for Bitcoin to have this breakout. And the next big news, that Bitcoin ETFs, a 600 billion tipping point for crypto. A new report indicated Bitcoin ETFs could release $600 billion in new demand. Okay, so this is where's this report? And despite the hurdles, market analysts anticipate potential Bitcoin ETF approval by early 2024. Bitcoin ETF could unlock an estimated $600 billion in new demand, according to September report by analysts at Bernstein, more than doubling the approximately 550 billion fully diluted market cap which Bitcoin stands today. So it's higher than the market cap today. So what are these? These are different big players, like these investment funds, and you see there are assets under management and what kind of Bitcoin ETF they applied for, and also you see the 2% of their assets under management. So if 2%, they will put 2%, that would be 300 billion, and also there is other significant demand that can rise. Okay, so but this is just the concept, and they already filed in, and also there are other investor giants that who are not filed for an ETF right now. So guys, that's quite interesting, and let's go check out our next news. Bitwise announces Ethereum ETF launch on October. So guys, because this last push, because the government before the government shutdown, the SEC approved the Ethereum futures ETF, and Bitwise will launch. And Ethereum offers a more extensive portfolio opportunity compared to Bitcoin. Some investors view Ethereum as an alternative, while others perceive it's a conventional growth investment in compensing attributes of both. So, and guys, let's go, and also on my Twitter feed you find that here are these 9 potential NFTs, and they are studied to trading, and also OneEck pledges to donate 10% of its profits from their Ether futures ETF to Ethereum's core developers. So this is huge. I really like this. So welcome Ethereum future ETFs. Next piece of news is Robert Kiyosaki expects Bitcoin to become priceless when the Fed launches central bank digital currency. So, okay, he warned that privacy will be destroyed, emphasizing that Big Brother will be watching. The famous author urged investors to start accumulating Bitcoin now before it's too late. So, according to him, Bitcoin will be priceless, so the price is endless or to the moon, because this CBDC will a kind of surveillance. Fed CBDC coming, privacy gone, Big Brother will be watching. When CBDC enters market, gold, silver, Bitcoin and cash will become priceless. Start saving GCBC and cash now before it's too late. Gold, silver, Bitcoin and cash. Gold, silver, Bitcoin, cash. This is GCBC. Cool. Next piece of news is former US President Donald Trump may change crypto stance dramatically, says ex-SEC official. So this is an SEC official. Who is that? Okay, John Reed Stark. He argued that the former President Donald Trump could dramatically change his position on cryptocurrencies. Stark currently is a president of a cybersecurity firm, John Reed Stark Consulting. Okay. Crypto voters might be one issues voters and are a powerful and passionate constituency, so perhaps former President Trump will change his crypto tune dramatically. Okay, also the former US president reportedly disclosed crypto holdings of 2.8 million in Ethereum in August after debuting a non-fungible token collection. So the funny thing that the former president just released NFTs, and then he collected 2.8 million in Ether. Under any circumstances, it seems likely that if a Republican is elected, US President, a Republican appointed SEC chair would, in the last, approve a Bitcoin spot ETF and may even slow down considerably SEC crypto-related enforcement efforts. So, guys, we'll see. Let me know in the comment section this is good or bad or neutral. So, guys, next piece of news is, but before this news, yes, so that was a recent news that 12,000% Bitcoin price climbs since Cathie Wood first bought with ARK ETFs. So 8 years ago this week, ARK Invest became the US first ETF to invest in Bitcoin when it was trading between 200 and 300. But this is not a clear Bitcoin ETF, it's a kind of ETF that can invest in different things. Okay. Decision to include an ARK portfolio was groundbreaking and reflected her belief in the potential of the digital currency 8 years ago. We believe the Bitcoin platform could be as big as the internet platform, which is in its early days also faced tests associated with illicit activities. We would prefer to invest after rather than before such tests. We have been impressed that the Bitcoin price has stabilized in the 200 and 300 range. It could have imploded but has survived. Yes, it survived and it's doing great. And now BlackRock and the biggest investment companies are filing for a Bitcoin spot ETF. And let's see what Cathie Wood is saying now. So Cathie Wood just doubled down on a 150 million what? So Cathie Wood just doubled down on a almost 5 million price target for Bitcoin. Is she right? So investors increasingly view Bitcoin as a safe haven asset, boosting its future valuation outlook. If institutional investors begin to boost their asset allocation to crypto, that could have a huge effect on Bitcoin's future price. While Bitcoin certainly has several big-time catalysts, going from today's price of $30,000 to 1 million by 2030, it is still very much up for debate. Bitcoin as a safe haven, according to this. Goldman Sachs also is observing Bitcoin and institutional investors, and now with this Wall Street and Bitcoin merge that BlackRock is bringing with these ETFs can be something that we will see. Should you invest $1,000 in Bitcoin right now? Before you consider, you will want to hear this and some 10 other things. Okay, so guys, I can believe what Cathie Wood is saying, that Bitcoin is digital gold, and also institutional investors wanting this. So I'm definitely betting on this. But if not in 2030, maybe in 2033, but Bitcoin will reach 1.5 million someday. Next piece of news is Google entering in crypto. That was a news last week that Google Cloud is using different layer 1 and layer 2 blockchains, and now Google Cloud is now a validator on the Polygon network. So this is huge. This month Google Cloud became part of the decentralized validator set for Polygon. The same infrastructure used to power YouTube and Gmail is now helping to secure the fast, low-cost Ethereum for all Polygon protocol, with 100 plus validators securing the Polygon proof of stake network. So Polygon is a Ethereum layer 2 solution, so it's a layer 2 blockchain. The same infrastructure used to power, yes. Okay, we are now serving as a validator on the Polygon POS network, contributing to the network. So guys, this is huge. Google Cloud is a Polygon validator, so they are running Polygon nodes, and they are staking Matic 10,200 Matic, and this is not a big amount, but they are staking this Matic as Google Cloud. I think this is big news that big tech like Google adopting crypto. So guys, let's go and check out our next chart. This is from look into Bitcoin, and this is the Bitcoin 200-week moving average. So 200-week moving average is an indicator that's showing whether we are in the bull market, whether we are in the bear market. So if you are looking to predict the price of Bitcoin or forecast where it may go in the future, the 200-week moving average heat map can be a useful tool, as it shows on a historical basis whether the current price is overextended, red dots, or may need to cool down. It can also show when Bitcoin price may be good value, as on a historical basis. This can be when the dots on the charts are purple or blue. Okay, so let's see. Now we are in blue and maybe purple blue. So Bitcoin is almost now we are above the 200-week moving average, but let's see, last week we were below, and that's a good sign that this is one of the best buying points. This is similar like the rainbow chart, so I like this, and also you can post this. So guys, let's go and check out our next news. Link is pumping like a hell. And why? Because Link is just Link should be used everywhere. All crypto projects or private blockchains or public blockchains using Link. So, and this is a case study that shows how Australia and New Zealand banking group ANZ, a leading institutional bank with 1+ trillion in total asset under management, successfully demonstrated how ANZ customers could use CCIP to securely transfer ANZ issued stablecoins cross-chain and purchase nature-based assets. So the bank is issuing stablecoin, and they are using it for purchasing nature-based assets. We are excited to drive financial innovation at ANZ by providing our clients with seamless access to tokenized assets through an easy-to-use platform. Chainlink CCIP played a key role in abstracting away the blockchain complexity of moving tokenized assets across different chains and ensuring atomic cross-chain DVP. So guys, this is insane, and this is one of the reasons why Chainlink is pumping. So let's go back and just take a look on my Twitter feed. I have other things that if layer ones were pumping, the tokens built on those layer ones can run 10x times higher, according to Jack Is. Give a like and share. Ethereum futures ETFs have been approved, so this is great news. And also OneX pledges to donate 10% of profits from their new Ether future ETF. That's also great. So 2024 has so much bullish catalyst, according to Elliott Trade, spot ETF, rate cuts, US debt buybacks, election year halving, and many other things, Web3 gaming adoption, and many other things. So crypto quant spot trading volume drops to 6 years low, and this is a sign where nobody wants to sell, almost nobody wants to sell, and actually sellers are they don't want to sell anymore. So guys, let's go, and yeah, here is the US shutdown. Great thread from this guy, have to 100x in the next crypto bull run. Check this out. I like this thread, but be very careful because short-term volatility may impact you. China is stimulating the market. What will happen when US starts easing? So this is the Bitcoin price, and this is when China is stimulating the market, and what will happen when US maybe next year will easing. Okay, Web3 gaming arena with MetaPro. Watch our MetaPro related videos. And the real massive Bitcoin bull run will begin when it crosses, and this is what should be crossed, kind of maybe moving average. So all-time high, yes. So this is a kind of moving average, and this chart is from Mikey Bull, and we should cross, I think this is the 200-week moving average and the 100 moving average cross. And also we do have some other indicators here. Okay, cool. So next piece of news is great chart from CryptoCon to understand Bitcoin cycles and bottoms. This is market trend line drawn from the cycle bottom to the next predicted top of 130,000 by November 2025, and even 145,000 by December 2025. So guys, 100,000 up from here just in the next 2 years, according to this trend pattern price model that you can analyze the different angles here and peaks and bottoms, and next top and top from two tops from now. So that will be huge, and I like it, and I think also it can go higher, but this is just my addings. Bitcoin is the best performing asset since August 2020, when Saylor and MicroStrategy started to invest in Bitcoin. You see Bitcoin is up 126, gold, silver bonds are down. Guys, that was this Pistrang festival in Tapolca. This city is near to me, and I really like it. Pistrang is a kind of special fish. I don't know the English name, but maybe forella or something like that. So pay with anything received in link, pay with anything and you can receive link. Universal gas token, and also Sergey Nazarov, founder of Chainlink, is talking about the recent usage for cost currency cross-chain settlement, demonstrate how large institutions like Australian and New Zealand banking group, one of the world's largest bank with yes. So Coinbase is also talking about Link. The biggest market for real-world assets from banks will be public blockchain protocols, and also Sergey Nazarov about Chainlink's adoption. So guys, I'm really bullish on Chainlink. Chainlink is one of my favorite coins. Bitcoin is programmed to go up according to Stock Money Lizard. In the previous halving cycles, now we are here before the next cycle top. And Bitcoin fixes broken money, Bitcoin and the US dollar inflation. So Nigeria gives up on CBDC after endless nationwide protests. Bottom line isn't even inevitable. None of the inevitable hold the line. Okay. Learning investing is mostly about to learn, act the opposite as the majority or the ships are doing. This is why often the best investors are humble. If it's at scale, the market is humbling and conflicting. When feeling scared, they need to push through and buy. When feeling smart, they need to push through, ego, sell, counteracting oneself and the crowd. So counteracting the crowd and oneself. Okay, Bitcoin miners selling, we already talked about that, because they are collecting some funds and buying new machines for the next Bitcoin cycle. So guys, let's go and check out the chart. And yes guys, Bitcoin broke out last week as we charted here, and also we opened a long position. Now we are up 5% or 6% on spot, but it's 50% with 10x leverage that we are trading on Bybit. You find the link for the Bybit spot and leverage exchange in the description. And this is huge, and this is a weekend breakout. This is a Sunday breakout. So consolidation and Sunday breakout, and this is insane. And and Bitcoin hasn't stopped here at 28,000, so I think the next levels to watch is 29,000 ish. So guys, hope you are in this long and enjoying. There will be some maybe correction when we reach there, but now we are heading to north. So guys, that's it. Let's definitely follow me on Twitter and also join our Telegram channel. You find the link in the description, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.